Well, hello everybody. How you doing? This is Wardell Jr. for Solar Records Radio, and today is Throwback Thursday. Yes, and so I really enjoy doing the show. It is just an amazing. It's just so much fun because it takes us back. Right, we go back together, we reminisce, and we enjoy our history and all the wonderful good things that happens to us, and it's all good. I mean, we had a couple of bad things here and there as well, but for the most part it's been a good thing because we're still here, and whatever mistakes we made along the way, we kind of corrected them, hopefully. And it's because there's always room to get better. There's always room to develop yourself. There's always room to be a better person. And so, and a good person, decent human beings. And they're hard to come by sometimes, right? Sometimes it's hard, but we can do this. We can do this together here. We can go down memory lane, remember the fun stuff and just the good things that we got out of being around our friends and people that kind of persuaded us to be a certain way that we didn't expect to be. And it's not just your local friends, people that you grew up with, but it's also the entertainers, the people that entertain you, and you want to look like them, you want to dress like them, you want to act like them. And so all these people had something to do with who you are today, like who you became. And some of it you went there and you go, oh, I don't want to do that. But that's a part of growing and learning and understanding what life has to offer us, what it's about and stuff. So with that being said, man, I'm just so grateful that you guys are here. I'm so blessed because, we got to have a good time together and love each other and be blessed in the storm and know that God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. And he loves us. He loves us. And we got to know that. So let's just pray and get going with the show. Father God, thank you so much for blessing us. We love you so much. We appreciate all the love that you give us every single day. You've been on top of us. And since before we were even born, you created us. You made us to who we are, Father. So thank you so much for giving us the road that we get to choose and pick whatever it is and how we're going to be and who we're going to be and if we're going to serve you or if we're not going to serve you. But you gave us that opportunity, so thank you for giving us the opportunity. We love you so much, and sometimes we make mistakes and we fail, but we get back up, we brush the dust off and we get going again, Father. So thank you for giving us that opportunity to say, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, and let's keep moving forward. So thank you. We love you. We appreciate you. Let's have a great time here on Solar Records Radio. This is your boy Wardell Jr. Much love to everybody. All right, guys. So it's time to get going here on Solar Records Radio with some good old school music. So let's get going here on Solar Records Radio. Whoa, your boy. Oh, yes.
and don't be late, and don't you come too soon. Baby, yeah. Come take me up tonight, and don't be late. Yes, you are my starship. Come take me up tonight, and don't be late, and don't you come too soon. I can't say it's here that you wanna be. Yeah, I just can't say, baby. I don't want nobody kissing you but me. Oh, baby, I just can't say, 'cause you are my starship. Come take me up tonight, and don't be late. Yes, you are my starship. Come take me up tonight, and don't be late, and don't you come too soon. Take me tonight, and don't be late, and don't you come too soon.
Oh, what's up, Greg?
What's up, Wardell?
Well, my boy Greg's in the house, y'all. Greg's in the house.
Thanks for the applause.
What's up, Greg? How you doing, man? How you doing, brother?
I just finished work half an hour ago. It's been a long day.
Been a long day, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, man. So
we're always ready to interact with music and Solar Records Radio. It's my pleasure.
Did you get to work on time?
Yeah, I started at 9 and I finished at 7:30.
Okay. So you got there.
Everybody's happy. That's the main thing.
Everybody's nobody's upset about their hair today.
No, I'm not. So far, I'm not. It's 8:15. I'm not getting sued yet, but really shouldn't joke. You never know.
So you're in London. You're in
no, not London.
Where are you?
Near Manchester, so right in the middle.
Oh,
right in the middle of Britain.
You're in Britain.
Right in the centre.
Okay. So you're in Britain. So is London and Britain in two different states or countries?
So Britain is Scotland, England, and Wales. Yeah.
Okay.
And London is in England, and Manchester, where I am from, is also in England. So London's at the bottom, and we are about 3 hours away, right in the centre.
But are you guys the same country?
Oh yeah, we're the same country. We're England. Oh. We're England, yeah.
Okay.
England is in Great Britain. Great Britain is like it's like saying that the 50 states is the United States of America. So Scotland, England, and Wales are in Great Britain.
Okay. Okay.
That's how it works.
Okay. And so like Italy and all that stuff, that's
That's Europe. That's in another. That's completely. That's another continent.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. So because it's so close together. I mean, from compared to, United States, it's kind of big. So when you look at, like flying from London to um Italy, how far is that?
It's about hours to
How
fly.
many hours?
Yeah.
How many hours?
2 hours.
Two?
Yeah. 2 hours. Yeah. So
So
Europe. Yeah.
yes, go ahead. Go ahead. Do that.
Europe is like that big, with lots of countries in it, like the United States has states, and Britain is that big, and we're here. So we're an island. We're a
Wow.
little island. We're not very
Wow.
big.
Wow. So do you like living in Britain?
No.
No. It's just where
You
your
are.
work. That's
You,
where your work is. That's where your work
no,
is.
no. My happiest years were the 12 years I lived in Australia.
Mm,
Those are my happiest years.
mm. So why did you end up where you are then?
Oh, Wardell, that's a long.
That's
That's
a
a
long
show
story.
on its own.
Okay. Okay. So
Yeah. It was a personal thing. I was in a relationship, and my partner emptied the bank account. So that's another story.
oh wow. Okay. Woo,
Yeah,
yes. So
yeah.
survival.
That's another show.
All
That's a
right.
Dr. Phil show.
That's a Dr. Phil show.
Yeah,
Okay.
not a Wardell show.
Yeah, yeah, because he'll sit down and work that one out with you.
He will work that one out fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
good God. Okay, great. So let's get back to Throwback Thursday.
Yes.
This is my favorite, probably one of my favorite shows. And
Okay.
so, I I have a passion for every show. I mean, like, the indie blues and all that jazz.
Yeah.
That is, I grew up as a jazz musician, so
Absolutely.
I love jazz. I love just playing that stuff, and so then we got Throwback Thursday, which is, we go and reminisce and have a great time reminiscing, and then Fridays is my career where we celebrate the sound of Los Angeles records, and then Saturday is when we inspire people to just get up and just move. Don't sit down on the couch and become a potato. Get up and let's just do something. And Sundays is praise and worship where we celebrate our Heavenly Father. So
Every day's different.
so every day is different and it's wonderful. And but there's something about Thursday that gets to me in a different way because it goes all the way back to my history where I started. And so that's what I want to do with you. Now, I got like I think 9 of your songs uploaded so far.
Okay. Good.
I think you sent me what, 12 or 13?
12, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So I still don't have them all uploaded, but I got about 9 of them uploaded. And
Okay,
so
that's fine.
I want to find out from you
Okay.
your walk, your history, being in another country. I want to celebrate your old school as well as celebrate my old school with the listeners. I want them to go, wait a minute, I never heard that. I don't want them to do that. I want them to go, oh yeah, that's my old school. So I'm saying,
Yeah.
let's get Greg on and let's see what his old school is, and some of those people over there will be able to relate to it.
Yeah, they will for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Two different perspectives.
okay, but before we get started, I want to give a shout out to our late friend who really blessed us. You took it to the Solar Party, and so I want to just say to her family, many blessings to you guys, and we are always praying for you here at Solar Records Radio. Greg was really a good friend to your mom, your sister, your auntie, whatever she was to you, and if you ever need anything from us, just go through Greg and stuff, and and we'll help you whatever it is that even put up a website or whatever, just to help you get going. We still are with you. Mom might not be here with us physically, but she's here with us spiritually. So so she still got us doing stuff. So if you want us to do something for you in her name, let us know, and we'll Greg and I will figure it out. So thank you. And Greg, do you want to say anything about her and her name and all that stuff?
Well, I think that, like you say, anything that we can do to, this is such a great platform for everybody.
Mhm.
It's a great platform for a lot of things. And we need to be able to reach out. And this is where we can use, this is where we all pick fault with technology, but this is where we can really make really good use of technology.
Yes.
So yes, anybody should reach out to me, reach out to you, whatever it is, we'll help.
Can you just tell us a little bit about the show and how
Sure.
you tricked your friend, and you set her up. You got her to go, and she didn't even know she was going to meet Shalimar, but you
Oh
said
no, she didn't. No, no, no. She. I told her that I'd got tickets, and she knew that I was involved with you with the show, and I think she suspected that you had something to do with it, but she didn't expect to meet the group, and I
Mhm.
was dying to tell her. I was desperate to tell her. So it took us about an hour and a half to get there in the car, and I had to keep steering the conversation away from telling her because I really wanted to tell her. I can be a real big mouth at times. Anyway, I didn't tell her, but anyway, we were sitting in the auditorium, and the auditorium was starting to fill up. There's the great big Shalimar uh, poster on the stage, and you could feel the atmosphere was building. And they were all old like we are. And I said, do you need to quickly after the show, or She said, no. Why? She said, are we having a drink? I said, yeah, we'll probably have a drink. I said, but we'll probably be having a drink with Shalimar. And she was like, what do you mean have a drink with Shalimar? I said, it's all arranged. We're going backstage. She nearly wet herself with excitement. And it was very special to me, very special to her, and of course she lost the battle with cancer. And since she's passed away, I've spoken to a daughter who said that right up until she passed, she was so grateful for that day, and it really, really lifted her spirits. So
And
thank you for that.
say her full name.
Charlotte Rogers. She knows on Facebook as Charlie Rogers, and she's left 2 children and a couple of grandchildren, and she was only early 50s. Such a lovely, lovely person. I worked with her for nearly 20 years, and
Yes.
we got on great. We were both lecturers at a college.
And
Um,
how long was it after you took it to the show that she
Oh,
succumbed?
I'd say about 18 months. The thing was, although she'd got cancer, she'd been told by the people who take care of her that well, they couldn't promise her that she wasn't going to die, but they said, we know that we can keep you healthy and fit for at least 5 years, and who knows what the outcome will be with the treatment after 5 years. But the problem was the treatment for the cancer, one of the side effects is it could cause a stroke, but it's very unlikely. But one night, her and her partner went to bed. He woke up the following morning. It was a Sunday morning, so thought they were both having a lie in, and he rolled over to see if she was okay, and she was alive, but she'd had a stroke. Well, when somebody has a stroke, you have to act very quickly
Mm,
for a good recovery.
right.
So who knows? Nobody knows when did she have the stroke at 11 o'clock or 2 o'clock or 4 o'clock.
Right,
But this
right,
was
right,
about 8 o'clock in the morning.
right.
So unfortunately, the hospital that was treating her for the cancer, which is one of the leading cancer hospitals in the United Kingdom, unfortunately told her that unless she made a full recovery from the stroke, they couldn't continue with the treatment, and that's what happened.
Wow.
But the treatment was going so well. I mean,
Wow.
she looked so. She was still working and had a lot to look forward to.
Yes, so sad, so sad.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
she had a
Well,
great night. We had a great night.
yeah, yeah. So, I mean, I I wanted to bring it up because it was a beautiful exit. I mean, you really loved her, and it really just all came together so good. And so uh, it's. I just finished talking to Howard, and he was crying. Um,
Right.
and he was crying about Dana. And so,
Yeah.
we are all in this world together, and we are
Yes.
all attached, and we all have our moments where we just, you know, it hits us, it attached, and sometimes it takes us, you know,
Yes.
and we go from being the one that's mourning to the one that they're mourning over, and it's
That's true.
sad.
That's so true.
Yeah. So let's just enjoy, our lives together. And so that's what we're doing today. That's what
Yeah.
we're doing today. We're gonna have a good time. So why don't you tell me a little bit about, let me see, which song do I have? You sent me Ain't No Sunshine, Ain't No
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
but
Yeah.
that's
If you could
different.
play that, that would make me so happy.
Who is this singing the song?
Okay, so let me tell you. So this is because we talked about this last night about the UK side and the US side. So of course, with me spending 12 years in Australia, I sent you a couple of songs that were on the Australian market, not the UK market. So this girl who's singing on the track is called Denny Hines. She's a Black American, but she was born in Sydney. Now, some of the listeners may know, or you may know, her mother was a black soul singer called Marsha Hines. Do you know of Marsha Hines?
No. I mean, I'm not good with names.
She's not. Marsha Hines wasn't a household name,
Okay.
but she would be known in certain circles. But anyway, she emigrated to Australia for whatever reason, and Denny was her daughter, who was born in Sydney. So anyway, Denny Hines started out, funnily enough, being a backing singer for Kylie Minogue. You know Kylie Minogue?
Yes.
Yeah. So he started out being a backing, then was signed to an Australian record company, and an Australian funk band who are a bunch of white boys, dare I say,
Hmm.
called the Rock Melons, asked her to do lead vocals on a couple of tracks that they got that they wanted a female vocalist, but they were a male band, so couldn't do female vocals, of course. So she agreed. One of the songs was the Michael Jackson song "Ain't No Sunshine," and I must admit this song is one of the best covers to this day I've ever heard. I think it was released in Australia, I think around 1993, 1992.
Mm.
Um, an album called Form One Planet. I'll post it on our page by the Rock Melons. There was Denny Hines and another black guy from Detroit called Doug Williams, who also emigrated to Australia in 1979. What a voice he's got. I hope you've got that track. And so this is a remake of Ain't No Sunshine. And although it's not like the original, what I like about it was they put a really modern twist to it, but it absolutely worked. And one of the effects that they put on this remake with Denny Hines is, the effect that Roger Troutman invented for Zap.
Yeah.
Did you call it the talk box or something?
Right.
The,
Yes.
that whiny sound. So there's inflections of that in the song, but it's a great, great remix. So this is Australia. It was a big hit over there, but it didn't do anything in the
And
rest of the world.
what year was this when it came out? You remember?
About 93, 92,
93.
93.
Okay.
Yeah.
So don't forget, guys, we're on Throwback Thursday with Greg, my brother Greg. This is
Enjoy
Wardell
this song.
Jr. And so here we go. We're listening to Greg's Old School. All right, guys. And this group is from where? Australia?
Australia, yeah.
Australia. Here we go, guys.
Sunshine when he's gone. It's not warm when he's away. Ain't no sunshine when he's gone, and he's always gone too long. Anytime he goes away, wonder this time when he's gone, wonder if he's gonna stay. Ain't no sunshine when he's gone, and this house just ain't no home. Anytime he goes away, yeah. And I know, 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 I know. Hey, you ought to leave young things alone. Ain't no sunshine when he's gone. Ain't no sunshine when he's gone. Holy darkness every day. There ain't no sunshine when he's gone, and this house just ain't no home. Anytime he goes away, yeah. Anytime, I know, I know, I know, I know. Say I know, I know, I know, no. I know, no, 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 no. Say I know, I know. Hey, I ought to leave young things alone. Ain't no sunshine when he's gone. Please, please bring my baby home to me, 'cause I need his love to set me free. There ain't no sunshine when he's gone, and he's always gone too long. Anytime he goes away, yeah. Anytime he goes away, anytime, anytime, anytime he goes away, baby, 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 baby. Anytime he goes away, yeah. Anytime he goes away, I know I'll make it this way. Anytime he goes away,
That is funky, man. That's
It's a great track.
wow. I mean, they did a great. I mean, that was in the 90s. Wow. You know,
Yeah.
good production is good production. It just
Great production.
yes, yes, yes. My goodness,
Great
great.
arrangement. I love the piano inflection. Did you hear the piano inflections?
Yes,
And
absolutely.
the talk box was used just to perfection. What a song.
Mm, man, oh
I'm
man.
excited.
Okay, well, I'm going to play one of my songs. It's kind of got the same feel as that one. So let's keep it going here on Solar Records Radio. Greg and Wardell Potts Jr. We're doing our thing.
Baby, I can't figure it out. Your kisses taste like honey. Sweet lies don't give me no rise on what you're trying to do. made me whole again. Too many heartaches in one lifetime ain't good for me. Figure it's the love that keeps you warm. Let this moment be forever. We won't ever feel the storm. I ain't no vision, I'm a man who loves you inside and out. Backwards and forwards with my heart hanging out. I love no other way. What am I gonna do if we lose that fire? Don't try to tell me it's all over. I can't hear a word, I can't hear a lie. No man could love you more, and that's what I'm crying for. You can't change the way I feel inside. You are the reason for my laughter and my sorrow. Blow out the candle, I will burn again tomorrow. No man on earth can stand between my love and I. And no matter how you hurt me, I will love you till I die. I ain't no vision, I'm the man who loves you inside and out. Backwards and forwards with my heart hanging out. I love no other way. What am I gonna do if we lose that fire? Love you inside and out. Backwards and forwards with my heart hanging out. I love no other way. What am I gonna do if we lose that fire? Love you inside and out. Backwards and forwards with my heart hanging out. I love no other way. What am I gonna do if we lose that fire?
Man, I remember just jamming to this song down in the basement with all my with the girls. We were just jamming and pointing, and you know, we had the blue lights on, and and the posters were just at you, like sticking out. They were just like in your face. The posters, remember the posters?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Yeah, but Wardell, you were thinking about the music.
what? No, I wasn't thinking about the music at all.
No.
I was thinking about getting that girl to dance with
I
me.
know you were.
Absolutely. But those were the great times. But you know, this is the thing. Like when we're young like that, like our mindset, it's distracted sometimes from things that as we get older, we look back and go, oh. So what I'm saying is that when I was younger, I was chasing the girl when that song come on. Oh yeah, that's a good song. And I just
You were a bad boy.
I enjoyed the way it felt, right? And so part of writing hit songs is just having a good feel. The song needs to have a good feel.
Force.
And what you put on top of it takes it to the different levels. And so when I was a kid, I enjoyed the music, I enjoyed the feel, and I enjoyed the girls. And and whatever girl I could, no, I wasn't like that. But if you know the girl that I was into, and so, but as I got older, I realized how powerful the lyrics were, and what the words of the song is saying, you know, and it is so crazy. You know, we go through this song a lot.
Yeah.
But just that bridge, don't try to tell me it's all over. It's like he's basically said, I don't want to hear it. This is not over. We're going to get through this. If I have to help you, I'm going to love you through this bad timing this bad situation that you're in, that you put us in. I'm going to love you through it, despite the fact that I'm getting hurt, despite the fact that you abused me doing and cheating in the paint. You decided to do these things. And now I still love you so much that I'm going to help you. I'm going to save you for us because I love you just that much. That's the most amazing lyric, because that's like Jesus. You know, it's my child. I'm not gonna leave my child down there. You know, you may have done the wrong stupid thing, but come on, I forgive you. Come on, let's go home. I mean, that's good love right there. That's the best love. So if someone
Lyrically, that's their best song.
oh, okay. I haven't really paid attention to that, but that's what where you're at.
Yeah.
Okay.
Strong melody, strong lyric, and together, I think that rates probably my favorite Bee Gees song.
Wow. Yeah,
So
I
listen, I'll tell you something interesting. So
go ahead.
you played the Bee Gees, and then the last one you played was my choice, which was Denny Hines. And one thing that I don't think you realise that you connected both songs, because the I'm supposed to represent the UK side, but started off with Australia. You're supposed to be representing the American side, but the Bee Gees were born in England but raised in Australia.
Oh my God.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So unbeknownst to you, you've just tied the whole thing together.
Yes, we did.
Yes,
Mm, hallelujah. But that's the power of music. See, we didn't even
absolutely,
plan this. This was not
absolutely.
planned at all. It is, God, how beautiful is that, Greg?
It's so international, because when you think about it, the Bee Gees were born in England, emigrated to Australia when they were, I think, about 7 years old. Marcia Hines was born in America, emigrated to Australia, and Denny Hines was born in Sydney. So you've just covered the whole world in 2 songs. How
I
great is that?
That is so good. That is so good. So, do you know if the Bee Gees were they a hit in Australia first before they were a hit in the United States or
Well,
England?
I think that the Bee Gees, they had the big '60s hit, didn't they? I think it was '68, Massachusetts. That broke them all over the world.
Oh,
But it wasn't really until was it Saturday Night Fever when it blew up in the mid to late '70s, about '77, I think.
mm-mm.
Fever blew up. So you got Tragedy and all those really big hits, and Grease. It blew up from that, really. But one of the things I really like about the Bee Gees, I don't know whether you've ever noticed this, but speaking to you as a musician, the three brothers had got very, very different vocal delivery and technique, and they sounded very, very different. And when you listen to a Bee Gees song, that song is a good example. You can literally hear the 3 layers of the vocals. Like, you know how some singers, the voices probably blend a little bit too well, and you can't tell which one's which. You can't tell who's doing what layer. Well, with the Bee Gees, you can hear Barry, you can hear Robin, and you can hear the other brother, whatever his name is. You can hear all 3 layers. And so when I'm in the car and the Bee Gees comes on, I can harmonise because I can hear the harmony above the main melody. And I think that's really powerful of the Bee Gees. I think it's really interesting.
Yeah, that is,
You
man.
can
That
hear all 3 layers.
yes, absolutely. I think, man, I thank you for breaking that down, my brother. By the way, guys, he's a musician. Greg has played the guitar, and so
You too.
he really understands the language of the music. And so it's a little deeper than, for he may be explaining some stuff that may be a little deep for you guys, but I understand where he's coming from because he's a musician and he understands there's certain things that happen in music, and Greg really understands it, so he'll tear it down. I mean, he will break it down. So good for you, Greg. Thank you for that. Beverly
You
Knight. What's up with Beverly Knight?
Oh, Beverly Knight. Wow. Okay, so Beverly Knight, she was born in the UK. She had her first real success early 90s. I don't know whether you know a song. I don't know how big it was in America, but it's called "Shoulda Woulda Coulda." That was her biggest chart success.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Yeah, but she's since carved out. She's known as being one of the greatest black singers from the UK, soul singers from the UK of all time, and she's still going today. I met her a few weeks ago at a concert she did not far away, and she's a great singer and a lovely person. So what song have you got?
Oh, let's see
Which
what
song?
song I have. You must have sent me more than one. Then
No,
one,
I'm not sure.
Overload.
Was it? Let me see.
Symptomatic.
Systematic. Yeah. Okay. So
Yes.
I'm cheating a bit with this one because this was only a couple of years ago. But it's
Oh,
a great.
You
Yeah.
are cheating.
I'm sorry.
Oh
But
God.
I just wanted to throw this in because it's a couple of years ago, and what I like about this song, the reason I wanted to play it because it's not an old song, is I want everybody to realise that someone may go back, may have a legacy that goes back to the 80s or the 90s. But what's interesting is how someone like Beverly Knight can really move with the times and deliver modern music for modern times, for modern listeners. And I really respect that about Beverly Knight.
So does this have an old school feel?
I think it has an old school feel, yeah.
Okay. All right.
With a new twist.
Come on, Greg. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you're working with here on Soul
Come
Records
on.
Radio. My brother.
Electrostatic skyline, everything is right in the nighttime. The nighttime. Blue hypnotic twilight, everything is good in the nighttime. It's the right time. Purple colored moonbeams hazing through the smoke screens. Systematic overload. Voyeuristic daydreams swimming through a heartbeat. Rhythm is the life, just hear it calling. Dance until the clock stops turning time. Exploding through the windows, breaking down the walls. Systematic overload. Rhythm is the life, just hear it calling. Dance until the clock stops turning time. Exploding through the windows, breaking down the walls. Systematic overload. Liquid motion bass lines, everything is right in the nighttime. The right time. Float against the white lines, everything is good in the nighttime. It's the right time. Purple colored moonbeams hazing through the smoke screens. Systematic overload. Voyeuristic daydreams swimming through a heartbeat.
Oh, that's good, man. That's good, Greg.
Yeah.
So tell us about the artist a little bit more.
Okay, so Beverly Knight, like I say, she started had her first hits in the UK in the early 90s. A couple of top 10 hits she had, but since then she's gone on to become. You know how sometimes people carve out a type of legacy where they don't need to be having top 10 hits all the time, that everybody knows them. Well,
Right.
she's one of them, but she diversified, which shows the level of her talent, into West End theatre. So she played the lead role in the Whitney Houston play, The Bodyguard. She was lead role in that. She was also lead role in Sister Act, the West End play of the Sister Act. So she's very, very, very well known, and doesn't need top 10 hits.
Great.
But that song that you just played, I don't know whether or not you can tell after you've heard the song, but I think if you played that song to anybody of our age and said, "When do you think this song was released?" I think they'd have to take a stab at it, because I don't think he'd tell.
Yes, it's a well produced song, because it does have that that quality that
Yeah.
that goes back. You know that
Yes.
you don't really hear. I'm trying not to put down the new music, but
That's okay.
that's okay. But the quality of
Yeah.
of a hit song, she had that right there. That song, yeah, she has that quality. It reminds me of stuff like Babyface would do, or
Yeah,
in
that's
terms
right.
of the
Jimmy
quality.
Jam, Terry Lewis.
Yeah, the quality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
So
can do anything.
yes, amen, amen. All right, so my turn. Here we go, guys. And I'm kind of old school, so I repeat stuff. So here we go.
He's got the potion and the motion. When I'm feeling low, when my love starts to flow, he's got the power every hour. He's the reason why my face is
right, so I gotta tell you, like,
You play that.
as a matter of fact, I just gotta play it in the background because it is such a beautiful. It is okay. First choice. Let me turn it down. So these guys, something I first of all, I played drums with this group.
Oh, wow.
So, but it was only like Tony couldn't play. He had to go to California to do something with the Silvers. And he asked me, Wardell, would you sit in? You want to sit in? I said, yeah, do it. I thought it was just a local group. And so I said, yeah, I'll do it. I had no problem. And I went there and those girls was hard, dude. They were like, you got to hit that boom. You just gotta. And so I learned the song, but I didn't know what pocket was. I had no idea.
You did really?
I did. Yeah, I know. I did. I did. I just was because I was a jazz drummer, and so
Yeah.
Tony was just getting me prepared for where I was going and what I was going to be doing with Leon Silvers. But I never did any of that stuff before, and so I'm going. I'm trying to play, and I felt so bad, and so, and now when I listen to these songs. And I listen to this song, and it gets to that chorus, Dr. Love.
Yeah.
Oh man, it just takes me somewhere. It takes me back to my childhood.
What year was that song?
Huh?
What year is the song Dr. Love?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Let me see if I have it on here. Let's see. No, it's not in the. Yeah, it's not in here. So, but I will find out. But man,
Yeah, find out.
it makes me so happy. So I'm so proud of those girls, and I'm so proud of the group, and they were good. They really, really blessed me, and so. But I love that song. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm sorry, guys.
It reminds me the sound of the group reminds me of the UK group, the 3 Degrees. Do you remember them?
No.
The
yes,
three.
yes.
Yeah, it was, yeah. And Valerie, I've forgotten her name now, the lead singer in the 3 Degrees, was American, and she still lives here. And they were Prince Charles's favourite group back in the 70s. And they had a string of UK big hits like When Will I See You Again? And that song reminds me of they could have done that.
Whoa. Man. Yes, they could have. They really
could have
could have.
easily done that, yeah.
Yep,
That could
that's
be either group.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah,
Man.
that's Philly sound. Yeah.
So guys, I gotta tell you that I get this sensation from this music. I don't know if you guys get this sensation when you hear old school music. I don't know if y'all get, but I get this sensation and it gets my body going and I feel it. It makes me tremble. I'm trembling. I mean, I get because I'm so excited about. So it may be the reason why I became a musician and a songwriter, because music drives me in other ways that maybe it don't drive you guys in, but it drives me so hard. And I'm blessed because of it. I love playing for the Lord now. That's where I surrender my soul to him, and I do it, and I love doing it, and so it's a blessing. But it's this music, this old school music, that's just driving me in such a beautiful way, and it blesses me every Thursday. Now I can listen to it other days, but when we do the show, it's something special about it. So thank you guys for giving us this platform so that we can do this and be a blessing to the world, because we're introducing some of this music to some people that's never even heard it before, and that's kind of hard. Like, yeah, how could that be possible? But there are a lot of kids that don't know anything about old school music because they are so tunnel vision into just doing whatever is in front of them instead of going and checking out other stuff. They just keep going forward. And sometimes you got to see where that came from. What caused that to happen? You know, just like, where did you come from? Your parents. Where'd your parents come from? Their parents. You got to visit them people. They'll see if that's your family. Same thing with music. It's our family. We have to go back and go back. We go back another 20 years, another 20 years, and another 20 years. You're gonna find some amazing music, and it's gonna bless your heart. You may not like all of it, but you'll find something you do love.
Well, you know, there are two things about music that I think are really, really important. The first thing is that no one can ever deny that music is the international language. People who live in foreign countries can sing a song and not even understand the words, but they know the words because of the music. And the other thing is about old school is, in my opinion, it's the nostalgia. And I think one of the best things about hearing music from the past and about nostalgia, I think nostalgia can be very, very healing. And the reason I say that is because they say that people who are suffering, old people who are suffering from dementia and Alzheimer's, is they're the most happy when they're played old songs from their earlier years,
Wow.
the youth, the 20s, and people say that they come alive. So that's actually medically, in a way, music is actually healing our body.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It is done. You know, like they told me, you know, if you want to help, if you give drum lessons to the elderly, it helps them with their
Mm,
this rhythm thing that I don't know what it is,
yeah,
something
yeah,
mental that happens.
yeah.
And I go, really? Okay, I'll do that. And you know, just so you know, you gotta. It's just really strange, but they come to the class, they sit in there, and they're excited to be at the class, more excited than the little ones, it seems.
Absolutely.
And they're like, ready, I'm ready, you know. And so, what a blessing, um, uh, 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 you know, it is that
You
when
know,
people can
what,
can.
what another thing I've always thought, being a musician myself, and I don't know whether you've ever thought this yourself because you're a drummer, but one of the things that every single one of us on the planet have in common is that, in a way, we're all drummers because one thing we all have is we have a heartbeat. So we're all drumming every minute, every day, without realizing we're doing it. That's my analogy.
Hmm. Well, Greg, it's time for your next song, brother.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see what that is. Let's see what Greg has in store
Okay.
for
Fire
us.
away.
Um, uh, okay, so this here next song is dedication. Dedication. It's your turn.
It's
Delegation.
your turn. Oh, delegation. It's your
Yeah,
turn. Okay.
delegation.
This is a great song dating back to 1983, which, as you know, Wardell, was a great year in music. 1983. What a great year. One of the happiest years musically in my life.
Okay.
And Delegation were a band who had some minor success. One of the Oh Honey was one of their bigger hits. It's Your Turn wasn't a big hit, and another song of theirs was called, some UK people may know, Heartache Number 9. That was another great song by Delegation. But this is probably my favourite, and for me stands the test of time from the era, which is the early 80s, 1983.
So this you said 1983. That's when this came
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
Okay.
great year.
And where's the group from?
From the UK.
UK. All right, guys, here we go to the UK old school in the house.
Yeah.
Our boy Greg, here we go. Let's check him out.
It's your turn to hold this thing together, baby. Turn your love around. It's your turn. Don't make it now or never. Don't you turn a good love down. Each time we're at the point of breaking up and tears begin to fall, I hope you'll be the one to make it up. But girl, you never call. Why is it, baby, that the first move is always mine? First move is always mine. It ain't gonna be that way this time. No, 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 no. It's your turn to hold this thing together, baby. Turn your love around. It's your turn. Don't make it now or never. Don't you turn a good love down. It doesn't matter who is right or wrong, or who is bad to who. When someone has to say, I'm sorry, babe, I know it won't be you. Now is the time to let your heart overrule your pride. Your heart overrule your pride. You can do it if you try. Just try it. It's your turn to hold this thing together, baby. Turn your love around. It's your turn. Don't make it now or never. Don't you turn a good love down. It's your turn to hold this thing together, baby. Turn your love around. It's your turn. Don't make it now or never. Don't you turn a good love down. It's your turn. It's your turn to hold us stand together, baby. Turn your good love around. It's your turn.
I'm here. All right, so Greg, tell us about this song a little bit more.
One of the reasons that I like that song so much is because it actually that could have been put out by Solar. It had
I
got that.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the group Delegation just had that sound.
Uh-huh.
A lot of the stuff that Delegation put out didn't sound like a formula of that song.
Right.
They put out songs that were, from the same group, from the same genre, but had something different about them. But I think that It's Your Turn, the reason I chose that over and above their other songs, is because for me, I think that 1983, and I know that Don will agree with me, was such a great year for music.
Right.
I don't know what was happening, but I just feel as though somebody came up with something in 1983 and it made all the other musicians and other artists, everybody seemed to resonate with something that was so infectious. And also 1983, the music was so joyous. Do you agree?
Yes, absolutely. It was uplifting and loving. And
Very, very uplifting.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There was a lot of love being passed around.
And in that music, that type of music from 83, the great thing about it, as from a nostalgic point of view, is I can hear no pain. Does that make any sense?
Oh yeah,
I
that's
can
beautiful.
I can't hear any pain or any heartache. I can hear only joy.
Mm,
And that's why I like that music from that particular era.
wow, that's beautiful. Hold on. Sorry, I had sneezed. Okay, so
We
my
are live.
my yeah, so it's my turn, and
Yeah.
y'all know I'm the same old guy playing the same old stuff. I love the same old songs. I'm sorry, but much love. This is one of my favorites. And so kick back, relax, and we'll be right back.
I'm still here after telling you so long. I'm still here, baby, after saying that I'd be gone. Now maybe I was just talking out of my head, but baby, if I wasn't, can I take back what I said? 'Cause when I need someone, hey baby, you're right here to hold me. When I need someone, ooh wee girl, you're right here to kiss me. When I want someone, oh yeah, your love don't resist me. You're here, and I'm so glad that I'm still here after making you so blue. I'm still here after saying that we are through. Now maybe I was just talking out of my head, but baby, if I wasn't, can I take back what I said? 'Cause when I need someone, hey baby, you're right here to hold me. When I need someone, ooh wee girl, you're right here to kiss me. When I want someone, oh yeah, your love don't resist me. You're here, and I'm so glad that I'm still here. Now I'm still here after making you so blue. I'm still baby after searching for
Okay, so let me just tell you just a little bit about this song. First of all, I was dating a girl named Kathy. I was chasing Kathy. Oh boy, was I chasing her. And so she lived she lived on the other side of the city. She lived in the west side. And I remember going to see her and sneaking outside. And God rest in peace, her father just passed away. But when I would go there, boy, I was
Sensitive.
huh? What?
You're so sensitive.
And I go there and I go sit outside on the steps. That's a long ways to go, but I would sit outside on the steps because Dad was not like feeling me. Like, why is this kid coming all the way out here to see my daughter? Oh, and I had to be like, what, 15 or 16? I was young. And,
Yeah.
and I was chasing her. And I still talk to her today. I
Oh, that's
still
nice.
talk to Kathy today.
Bring
And
her on the show.
you want me to bring her on the show?
Yeah,
Oh,
bring her on the show.
that's gonna be funny. Okay, I'll bring her on the show. I'm gonna bring her on one of the Throwback Thursday shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we want to on the show on her own. We want to talk to her.
No, I don't trust you. I don't
Oh,
trust you. So, but anyway, yeah, I'll bring her on, and then you can talk to her.
yeah, bring her on. Yeah.
But the other thing about that music is that the musicianship is so
Yeah.
good. You got
Yeah.
real guitar players, real drummers, real bass players, real string players, real keyboard players. You got these guys really putting their time in to making sure it feels good. And this is the thing, they play like little things that they never play again because it's not a loop. they, you know, they'll play a little like, oh man, is he gonna do that again? But he don't do it again because it's not a loop. It was just a feel, and the drummers do their stuff and everybody. That's what I love about that old school music because you have real musicians, and that's what's missing in the new school. And the
Yeah.
new school could do it, but they're lazy. I'm sorry, new school, but they're lazy because they don't want to spend the time, which means spending money to make sure they get the sound right in the studio
Yeah.
with the drums. They got to get the drum sounds. That just sometimes takes an hour or even,
Yeah.
at least an hour. And so then then you get you got to make sure you got the mic, the guitar, if it's going to go direct or if you're going to put a mic on it. So, so you got to make sure that the guitars are right. And so they don't want to spend that time. They're used to instantaneous. Like,
Yeah.
I want what I want right here, right now.
Now. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we don't care if it lasts.
Yes. I just need it to happen right now so I can see what I got. That's
Yeah,
what they
that's right.
that's what they
Yeah.
do. And so this is the thing. I would encourage these musicians to do that. But once you get it laid out, then bring in the real musicians to play it because they will bless you. They will take your music someplace it's supposed to go because they know how to do it. They know what people like. They know how to play stuff that you will never be able to play. They are just that's how they're made. Bring them in and let them play on your stuff. If you don't like it, you can get rid of it. You can keep what you got, but at least you tried. So anyway. All right. So Greg,
Okay, next
we
song.
we're getting there. Let's
Okay,
see.
what have we got now?
Let's see. Dennis. Is that it? Let me see who that is. Do.
Denny Hines.
Yep. Yep. And that's it is all
It's
right.
all right. Okay, so Denny Hines, you played earlier the group the Rock Melons. So Denny Hines is the daughter of Marsha Hines, who is American, but emigrated to Australia. And Denny Hines was born in Sydney. She's a black American, basically. And she sang Ain't No Sunshine with the Rock Melons. But after that album, she ventured off on her own. And this was her big hit in Australia. It made the top 10. It's stayed one of my all-time favorites. Great video, great song. Love this track.
Na count 1 to 3 and here we go. I can tell how you feel, I know what you like. Can't mess with the groove or trick the vibe. Don't you be afraid, baby, don't be shy. 'Cause I see what you want shining in your eyes. And I can feel the heat that you try to hide. But that's the part of you that I want inside. It's alright, I know where to start. Let me guide you through the hardest part. It's alright, touch me in the dark. Bring me closer to the hardest part. Touch me in the dark, baby. Just one night of passion is the game. What I want and you want are the same. Don't have to pretend that this is real love. Just do as I say and that's enough. Don't you be afraid, baby, don't be shy. 'Cause I see what you want shining in your eyes. And I can feel the heat that you try to hide. But that's the part of you that I want inside. It's alright, I know where to start. Let me guide you through the hardest part. It's alright, touch me in the dark. Bring me closer to the hardest part. Touch me in the dark, baby. Na 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 na. Oh, na 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 na. It's alright, I know where to start. Let me guide you through the hardest part. It's alright, touch me in the dark. Bring me closer to the hardest part. It's alright, I know where to start. Let me guide you through the hardest part. It's alright, touch me in the dark.
All right, Greg, we hear you singing in the background. I need you to turn your
Oh,
mic.
sorry.
And we got Don Fleming in the house. What's up, Mr. Fleming?
Yes, Don.
Hey. I'm in bed. A little sick, but I wanted to call in.
Thank you so much, man. We appreciate you. Much love to everybody. And we got some comments here. This lady here says, "Good afternoon, everyone. Vincent Reggie Calloway was on Travis Malley's radio show today. KBLA. We need a Solar Records reunion."
We do.
So yes, we do need that. Absolutely. Thank you so much. And then we got great job by Julianne. Thank you, Julianne. Much love, sweetheart. Thank you for hanging out with us. We love you. All right. So what's up? Don? How you doing?
Man, I'm good. How are you guys?
So oh, my mic's way over there. Gee. Sorry. Okay, so Don, this is what's happening.
Yes, sir.
Today we're doing Throwback Thursday, but
Okay.
this is it's not versus. It's not us versus them. This is us coming together, trying to bring the world together by having Greg play the old school stuff that he knows from over in the UK and from around the world. Now we're going around the world here, and so because he lived in different parts of the world, so he's playing his old school stuff, and I'm playing my old school stuff. If you want to join in, we could put your old school stuff, because everybody is we all three of us got three different generations. I think not necessarily generations, but just three different points of view.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, perspective.
Yeah. So Don, if that's what we're doing right now. We've been doing it already for an hour and 23 minutes, and
Right.
it's been great. So just real quick with you at the top of the hour, I wanted to ask this question, but I didn't get a chance to. Just a political question. What's going on with politics?
Oh, I'm the politics guy. No,
Yes.
no. It's just another day. I guess we're in day 4 under, Trump had ended up using his executive powers to federalize and work with the DC Metropolitan Police, along with trying to bring out the National Guard and, of course, ICE agencies in DC. And there's a little pushback. There's a little pushback from the people. I'm seeing some instances where, a lot of people are fighting back. They're having checkpoints in certain areas, and a lot of people are going out there to basically, stop a lot of the checkpoints. 'Cause, checkpoints were deemed unethical, and in some areas, well, in most cases, illegal because it's considered a violation of your Fourth Amendment, which means that, of course, you don't have the right. They don't have the right to search and seize, but also to be, what is it? To your papers. You're in. I, I'm having a problem. I'm having because I'm in bed, but no, I'm a little bedridden. I don't know, a little flu bug going out, but no, a right to your people, your persons, your properties, and effects. And so a lot of giving up your driver's license because you haven't committed a crime and things like that. Oh, we're just checking for this or checking for that. A right to be secure. I'm sorry. That's what I was trying to say about a right to be secure in your properties, pay persons, and effects. That's what I meant by Fourth Amendment. I'm sorry. But it's a lot of pushback. And I think what California is going to put on the ballot to redistrict, but they're going to give it to the people and see if the people will decide to vote for any new gerrymandering that's going to happen to counter what Texas is doing. So nothing really changes, pretty much the same old, same old. Of course, today marks the 90th anniversary of Social Security, which is ironic because because of the big, beautiful bill, pieces of a lot of people's Social Security have been cut, and but anyway, that's neither here nor there. Um, but I want to go talk about some music, man. What's up with some music? Can you guys hear me?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
I can't. Greg, can you hear Don?
I can hear Don. Don, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you. I think we had.
I have a question for Don.
Okay,
Go
hold on. Wait. Can you hear me,
Music.
Don?
I can hear all of you.
Okay,
Okay.
great.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Ask Don the question.
So this question's for Don because Don, like me, you were a music fan, a music buyer, like me. So when you were younger, Don,
Uh-huh.
could you hear a song on the radio or wherever, and could you tell whether or not it was US R&B or British R&B? Could you tell?
Um, you know what? I couldn't, but it was to me. I'll say this. Probably it's a great question. I was probably around when I was 11 or 12. I think when the revolution, because in the 80s it's 84, 85, 86.
Yeah.
That was kind of the music video kind of galvanized music. It kind of took it on a different plateau. Now, getting a chance to see groups like Loose Ends and seeing musical youth, like a song like "Pass the Dutchie," and you're seeing
Yeah.
it's like, wow, isn't that's Buckingham Palace? I think they're not in the United States. You know, you're 8, 9 years old, and you're like, wow, they don't dress like cops here, you know. But and you kind of see the you read about them in Right On magazine, and oh, they're from London or Loose Ends or Junior or artists like that, Princess.
Yeah,
Excuse
Princess.
Yeah, groups, artists like or Five Star. You
Yes.
read about them, and you see the video, and kind of like, oh, okay, they're in London, they're doing this, but as far as contextualizing the sound, I didn't have a kind of a differentiation. Once I got older, I did, but
Yes.
when you're a kid, you don't really like contextualize, oh, where they're from. It wasn't like, even at the time, I didn't know, okay, the Minneapolis sound versus the Solar sound versus, I just knew I loved it. I knew there was something different about it. But, I knew, even as a kid, I did not know, okay, this is the Hush sound. This is the Total Experience, excuse me, the Total Experience sound with the Gap Band or even the Motown sound. I mean, you just heard about it because the Motown sound was so mainstream. Then you start kind of adopting it, and you saw artists that was, whether they were the Temptations or Smokey Robinson, and then you just adopted that mindset through the mainstreamness of Motown being out there, which again, those other sounds really didn't get a lot of the mainstream push that Motown did. So
Yes.
but yeah, as a kid, you didn't really differentiate it. But again, I couldn't differentiate it. A lot of artists that were in the United States, I just loved the music. And once I
Yes.
got older and understanding the different sounds and the different, the rhythmic patterns and
Yes.
Leon was about that bass guitar sound, and hearing somebody like Kashif and that synth sound, and Prince, and Prince, the Minneapolis sound, and Jimmy Jam and Jerry Lewis. That was a different plateau on its own. So, but yeah, man, as a kid, I couldn't differentiate it, but I loved it just the same.
Well, can I say what my thoughts are on that? Because of course, Don, I'm older than you. So what I thought at the time in the 80s about
Uh huh.
the US sound and the UK sound is that I think the UK sound really, I think we were quite slow. We were quite underdeveloped really. And I remember by the time we got to the 80s, and like you say, groups like Loose Ends were becoming popular and people like that, brand new heavies. I think I noticed that I thought that the difference in the sound from my ears was I thought that I think that because Motown had got such
Right.
a long, big legacy, which was basically then taken over by Solar, I think that in the UK, I think that we realised that we had to try a bit harder. That's my thoughts on it.
There you go.
So I could often hear the difference in the sound, and I thought we were trying. Not, I don't think we were trying too hard. We were trying harder to develop our own sound, and I think we did a lot of the time.
Yes, you guys did. I mean, because I remember when it started happening, and I mean, for me at least, it started happening because I was paying attention. I don't know if it started before then, but I remember sometime in the '80s when your music started really making its own move, and it
Yes,
just
it
got,
was.
yes, and it just kept growing and kept growing, and so good job. That's. I mean, because sometimes you just got to stand up on your own, feet, and
Mhm.
that's what they did. It's like, hey, we could do this too. We don't have to, you know, be controlled by the other part of the world. We can do our own thing, and they did. They started putting out groups and a five
Yeah.
star.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to the young singer.
Yeah.
But you guys had some good stuff going on over there, and that's
Yeah,
just
we
a
did.
small. That's a small group compared to all the others. But I just wanted to point them out because he passed away. One of the singers passed away from the group. So.
Yes, that's right.
And plus I produced them too. So actually
Well,
I wrote a song, I didn't produce them, but
Oh, toot your horn, Wardell. You got time.
boom boom. Okay, so anyway, so I want to play a song by Don. I mean one of Don's songs. This song is BBQ, but it says
oh
GEN.
yeah.
What's
Classic.
GEN, Don?
Genie about the BB&Q band.
Okay, yes.
Oh, you talk okay? The Brooklyn, Bronx, and Queens band, of course. Yeah, yes. Take it back to '85 for me, man. That was a great song. That was a great time. Used to hear that song when we were. I used to play softball, and at the little complex, baseball complex that I was in, that we played on. Well, there was 3 or 4 different um, um, uh, baseball diamonds, baseball parks, and whatnot. And you would hear that song over the speakers, and it was just amazing. I'd hear that song. I'd hear, we'd hear Alexander O'Neal. So obviously, the brother that was behind it had a little soul. So go ahead and play it. It's all good.
never thought I would call. Well, my heart just went in with this dime, and I only get 3 minutes time. Hear me out now. Hear me out now. I wanna make it as clear as I can. There's so much that I want to explain. And the final decision remains in your hand. Please remember what I told you to forget. Oh, there's a man on the phone, and he wants to come home to the woman he loved all along. Baby, remember what I told you to forget. No, I won't waste any time. When I hang up the line, I'll be back in your arms where I know I belong. One more minute. Baby, let me pour my heart out to you. 'Cause I've kept it all locked up inside. You just can't tell your own foolish pride what to do. So remember what I told you to forget. No, I won't waste any time. When I hang up the line, I'll be back in your arms where I know I belong. If it isn't already too late, let me give you a reason to wait. For the life that I'm begging to live will depend on the answer you give. Oh, remember what I told you to forget. Oh, there's a man on the phone, and he wants to come home to the woman he loved all along. Baby, remember what I told you to forget. No, I won't waste any time. When I hang up the line, I'll be back in your arms.
Oh yeah. So let me see. Where are these guys? I gotta bring them back on here. Greg and Don, are y'all there? I see you, but I don't
I'm
hear
here.
you. Okay. All right. So, Greg, you there? Oh, your mic is off, Greg.
Oh,
There you go. There you go.
yeah,
All right.
okay.
Okay. Cool. So, do you guys? I'm serious about this question. Do you know exactly what the singer in Tavares is saying when he says, "Remember what I told you to forget"? What
Oh,
what does,
powerful.
what does that mean?
Good question. What do you think it means?
I'm confused. I keep on trying to figure. I'm talking to the lead singer, Butch, and so he's going to be coming on the show. And so we're going to be interviewing him. And so in the next couple of weeks or so, but he's coming on, and I'm just asking you guys because I don't know, and I just been trying to figure it out. Like, remember what I told you to forget.
Wow.
From
Greg,
Bar
That's a powerful line.
Yes. But what does it mean? Greg, Don?
I just know it came out in 74. So
Okay,
Okay.
great fact, God. Great fact.
So we'll have to ask him when he comes on. Butch comes on. We're gonna ask him, explain what that.
Maybe to look at that line from not the point of the person who's posing the question, from the person who's receiving the question. Should we ask how we have interpreted what you've asked us to do? Because we don't always receive the message that you've sent out. Does that make sense?
So okay.
I
So
see it this. I see it kind of this way. You know, I think he's on the phone. He's on the phone begging, and you know, he's like, "Look, just forget all the bad things that I've said. Just remember the good times that we have. Understand that one bad thing that I might have said in anger or frustration or just, you know, feel like I was giving up, but just understand the core of our love and what it stands for. You know, it almost seems so, I don't know, it almost seems a little contradictory, but I understand in the wholeness because it seems like you can tell a woman that you love her 99 times out of 100. But that one time that you say you don't love her, that's the one, you know, and I'm not, please, I'm not stereotyping women or anything like that. I'm just saying it just seems like that one time in some instances, and again, it may work with men too. That one time that says, tell me you love me. I can't. No, I don't love you right now.
Yeah.
And then that one time is basically overshadows those 99 times because it seems like maybe those 99 times aren't as wholesome or what. Well, that one time came from a different place. That came from a place of frustration. That came from a place of anger. I apologize 10 times over for it. I'm a Cancer, so you know, as a man, you know, I might get sensitive on certain things. So this may apply to me also. But
well,
you know, just
I'm
never forget those 99 times.
I was
That's
hoping
basically what it's saying.
between you two I would get an answer. So I'm still frustrated.
Well.
Well,
Do you not think that sometimes we react emotionally rather than logically? So if we act emotionally, that's not the actual process that we've forged through
right.
being logical. It's through, and it's a reaction. It's just a reaction, and reactions aren't always really the way we feel. We've
I
just
understand.
reacted.
I understand. I agree with you. But when someone's telling someone specifically, and see, I may be taking this too far, but I'm telling you specifically, and this is the chorus of the song. Remember what I told you to forget. See, you know, sometimes you know, people, songwriters will play with words because it sounds good, but it don't make any sense.
Yeah, yeah.
And so, I mean, I've heard other songs, excuse me, that they've done the same thing. And I go, but that makes no sense. Why is he saying that? And so, you know, just because it feels good, don't necessarily make it good.
Mm.
Wardell, maybe one of the best people you could ask that question to would
Is
be Pamela Phillips Soland.
I could ask her, yes, but
Ask her, yeah.
I think the best person to ask is Butch when he comes on here.
Yes, of course. Yes, of
You're the
course.
one singing it. What
Yeah.
does that mean? You know, because when you're singing with that kind of emotion, and this song has a lot of
There's
emotion.
an emotion there. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So if
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
singing with that kind of emotion, you must be feeling something. I want to know what you're feeling.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all. Yeah.
Maybe we're just supposed to
You know
think
what the
about it
song?
rather than know.
You know what the song reminds me of a little bit, as far as just the depth and the deepness of the song. It reminds me of Wildflower. It
Mm.
reminds me of, the lyrics of Wildflower. Flower. It makes you
Yeah.
think, and you're like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah. To think, yeah.
It gets into your cerebral cortex and all of that.
Yeah.
I think music that really does that, it really keeps you on the swivel. And I love songs like that because there's so many different people that may give you 20 different people can give you 20 different interpretations of the
Yeah,
song.
that's right. Yeah.
And
I
I
agree, Tom.
think that's amazing. But yeah, if you ask Butch, or I think nowadays in 2025, you can probably go to Chat GPT. but no,
Yes.
seriously, I think when you think about Wildflower, let me ask Wardell this. Wardell, do you get Wildflower? Do you understand a song like Wildflower from New Birth versus something that, this song from Tavares?
Yeah, I do.
Use that same energy, use that same knowledge, understand the depth behind New Birth and Wildflower, do the same apply to Tavares, and hopefully you won't be as confused.
Well, see, I was able to break it down to and understand it. I have not been able to break this one down. So that's why I'm asking you guys. Y'all can help me break it down because I
Well,
can't.
maybe
I
that's
can't
the
put
power of the lyric, Wardell. Maybe the power of that lyric is that we're not supposed to know, we're supposed to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'll confuse anybody. And then she like,
It
oh,
would. But the
can
thing
you
is,
imagine what
what
the girl?
resonates with me, you, Don, anyone else, if you asked 100 people, we'd probably come up with 100 different answers.
So yeah, I'm that's why I'm going to the source. But I want to see what your thoughts were. That's why I'm asking. You could have
I
different
think it's a
thoughts.
great question. And I'm
Yeah.
going to listen to the song again, and I'm going to ask myself what that means to me.
Yeah. Oh, you have to look at the lyrics and try to make.
Yes, I'll look at the whole lyrics
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
ask what that means to me. Yeah.
Okay. All right, Greg, David Gant.
Oh,
Grant.
right. Are you going to play?
Is that
Oh,
Grant?
okay. Great. I'm so glad you're going to play this. So, could it be "Our Falling in Love"? Is that the
Yes.
song?
Yes.
Oh, well, great. Okay, so as we all know, "Could It Be Our Falling in Love" is a classic from the Detroit Spinners.
Mm-hmm.
In the mid-80s, Jackie Graham, who's from the UK, and David Grant, who's all from the UK, redid this song. And like most classics, they kept it close to the original. They just sang it over what seemed like the original production, which it wasn't, but it sounded like the original production. Michael McDonald from the Doobie Brothers is quoted as saying that Jackie Graham is one of the best singers that Britain has ever produced.
Oh.
So that's quite an accolade from Michael McDonald. This is a great, timeless remake that anybody that's going to do a remake needs to listen to this song and think, yeah, let's not mess with the original, let's be true.
Okay.
Since I met you, I've begun to feel so strange.
All right, guys. We're running out of time here, but I want to thank everybody for tuning in today and blessing us and being just, we got some wonderful comments. So thank y'all so much for that. We appreciate you guys. Guys, anybody have anything to say about this song before we get out of here? Oh, where are you
Well,
guys?
I'm here. Jackie Graham, man. I love her sound, and of
yeah,
course David Grant singing with her.
yeah,
What a beautiful song. Of course, that was from, if I remember, that was 1985. That was
Mhm.
the same album she did. Um, she did a song called Heaven Knows. And if you
yeah.
guys remember, Layla
Great song.
Hathaway covered it in
Yeah.
1990 of her debut album,
Yes. Yes.
Heaven
Mm,
Knows.
Yes.
So you guys get a chance to listen to both versions of Heaven Knows. Of course, Jackie Graham did her thing. Layla Hathaway did her thing. I don't try to do the comparative, what's better, yada yada yada, just because even with the Spinners and Jackie Graham, I think Jackie Graham put her put her thing on this one, on that one.
Absolutely.
But no, get a chance to listen to both versions of Heaven Knows. But yeah, Jackie Graham did, for all those who didn't know, Jackie Graham did that version 5 years earlier.
okay.
Also, if we can just carry on, Jackie Graham, Don, you might know this. Jackie Graham also covered in, I think it was 1991, the Chaka Khan song "Ain't Nobody," and she had a big hit with that.
Mm, okay.
She sure did. She sure did. Yes, thank you.
Y-
Yes, I love
Also, another
I
thing,
love her
Don,
record.
before we go, can I ask Don another question,
Absolutely.
please? Okay, Don. So the Genie by the BBQ Band.
Uh,
Um, do you think that at the time the biggest band of the two in the UK was the SOS band? Now I
uh,
think that Genie had the same musical inflections
mm-hmm,
as Just Be Good to Me. And
mm-hmm.
I wonder whether or not if the SOS band had recorded Genie, would they have had the bigger commercial hit with it?
That's a great question.
I think they would.
That is a great question. I think because of the name recognition of hearing Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, I think that
Yeah.
that might have would have that probably would have gotten a little bit more fanfare as far as just the popness of it, if that's the word,
Yes.
popness. But no, I think when you think about that sound, and the producer who produced, I forgot, but I know Curtis, of course, the late great Curtis Hairston,
Yes.
being a part of the
Legend.
BB&Q band. Now I think he's worked with, I want to say he's worked with Jill Jones. Of course, Jill Jones was a part of that whole Minneapolis thing. She had a couple of things, projects on, I think, on Paisley Park a couple of times. Matter of fact, she was in Purple Rain. But I think he worked with her on a couple of projects, and maybe, of course, Andre Simone here nor there. But yeah, when you hear that sound, when you hear Genie, I think "Just Be Good to Me," but I also think "No One's Gonna Love You." Both
Oh,
SOS
absolutely,
band songs.
absolutely, yes.
So I think there was a lot of producers that was kind of trying to grab that Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis sound, what they gave to the SOS band. And I think
Yeah.
again it was a beautiful song nonetheless. I good question though. I think
Well,
it
when I was at the time, I wasn't a musician anymore. I was a DJ, and I
uh-huh,
used to mix "Just Be Good to Me" with
uh-huh,
Genie.
uh-huh,
And sometimes people would come up to me and
uh-huh,
say, "I know Just Be Good to Me, but is that another song that they do?" I'd say,
right,
"No, it's another group."
right. Well,
But it had the same musical influence, the same musical inflections as Just Be Good to Me.
I couldn't agree with you more. I think also when you think about the inflections and of course the rhythmic similarities that it does have with the SOS band, you can't
Yeah.
help but to compare it. It's almost like
Yeah.
when you think about I Found Love and you think about the Crash Crew, Mine All Mine by Cash Flow. You know,
Yes,
those
absolutely.
those similarities. When you think,
Yeah.
even though the Fatback Band did the song 2 years earlier in '84,
Yeah.
and then you think about Cash Flow, Mine All
Yeah.
Mine, done in '86. So again,
Yes.
there's so many interpretations, but I totally get what you're saying.
Hey,
Great.
all right.
Sorry.
No, that's good. I'm glad y'all were able to
We
talk that
talking
one
about
through.
music.
All right, guys. So thank y'all so much for for blessing us today with your information and your passion for music and Throwback Thursday music. We love you guys and appreciate y'all. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. And to all the listeners, much love to you guys for supporting us. And go to solarrecordsradio.com and go to the shop and you know um, pick up a record or pick up a whatever you want. We appreciate it as we are independent label, independent record company, and if you just want to donate to our station, we appreciate any little friendly gesture that you would like to do. We thank you guys all, and look forward to tomorrow as we celebrate the Sound of Los Angeles Records at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So come hang out with us, and we're looking forward to possibly having. Well, I'm not going to say anything. We'll see what happens.
No, just tell us.
No, no, no.
So
You
well,
have to tell us now. You can't be. You
well, well,
can't
well,
be.
well. No, no, because this is it's a it's a, no. I'm not going to do it because
No,
it's
you can't
okay.
do
Okay,
this, Wardell.
okay,
he,
well,
he
In
always
the early days, in the
y'all
late
always.
70s, when Dallas was a
he's
hit,
dangling the
those
meat.
cliffhangers
I
drove
mean,
me wild. You can't leave us with a cliffhanger.
okay. So I was just thinking, we're having some people from Dayton, Ohio
Uh
call,
huh.
Okay.
and so those people from Dayton, Ohio, are friends of Dana Myers, and they were in a
Okay.
group with him, and so it's a
I know
bunch
who you mean.
it's a bunch of them. But I just realized that he said he was going to be one of the guys, one of the main guys that's setting it up is going to be traveling tomorrow because he has a funeral to go to. Isn't that ironic?
Oh
Gee,
wow.
that's
Funerals.
so weird, man. But it's his uncle, it's his mother's brother. So, all right. Well, anyway, guys. So thank you again, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Greg, which one of these songs you want me to play? Wanna be the
Oh,
one, Joy, or Magic Touch?
Joy. Don might know this song well, cause so Soul to Soul, a great British soul band, R&B band.
Huh?
This wasn't one of their bigger hits, but it's one that I still like.
Okay. All right. Y'all want to say good night?
Good night.
Have a
Good
good
night.
one,
I'm
guys.
Don.
All right,
Have fun.
everybody.
Bye,
Thank,
Woodell.
thank you, Don. Thanks for calling in. I know you've been busy, so thank you for blessing us. Thanks, Greg. I'll see you
Thank you.
guys. Talk to you later. Good night.
Bye.
God bless.